Hello, I'm Sarah Black.
And I'm Theo Black.
And here is our review in under 3 minutes for On Body and Soul. No spoilers.
A Hungarian film where two people discover that falling in love as dear in a dream is easier than falling in love in real life.
It's the story we were all waiting for.
Entirely. So, Shape of Water. It came out and everybody's like, this is a fairy tale. And I was like, yes, I see where you're coming from in the internet. But I didn't like it. And I get where the visuals are fairly stylized and it's kind of I see what they're saying. But this movie, to me, is a fairy tale.
Yes.
It took me a minute to really wrap my head around it, but it is this sort of fantastical idea that they meet in dreams as deer. And then she's sort of the ice princess trope, and then he's kind of the ogre. They're two similarly damaged people. They've got sort of the same problem on the inside, except he deals with it kind of by being sort of a slobbish character, and she deals with it by being this really reserved sort of neat, everything proper character. And I liked that, and I liked how that works when they meet. The whole shebang.
I agree, and it even harkens back to older fairy tales and some of the brutality it depicts, because let's talk about where it takes place. It takes place in a slaughterhouse, and
yes.
As they said at the end, animals were harmed during the making of this movie, but not for the movie. So
yes.
it's bloody.
Yes.
But it's animal blood.
Yes.
And I thought that was really interesting because it's not a spoiler. On Body and Soul is a lot about bodies and souls.
Yes.
And the animals are just bodies. Like, we're just bodies. Are we just meat? That kind of stuff. And I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
And it tackled that kind of bigger topic with this weird little story. And yeah, the fairy tale aspect of dreaming of being kind of like this instinctual animal creature.
My one sort of caveat with this film is that the cinematography is pretty good, but the actual staging and blocking of the sets themselves is a little bland.
You see them eating at the food hall for the slaughterhouse many, many times.
Yeah.
And while I get that food is like this sensual aspect, you might say.
Yeah.
And the food they're eating is not sensual.
Yeah.
It is repetitive.
They even escape that set for a little while, and then they just sit and eat in two different sets, basically, at one of their houses and then, like, a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it, but you could have done something more with that. For those reasons, and because I wish Endre was a little more fleshed out as a character, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 pigeons.
To me, it was a really fascinating movie, and for that reason, I'm going to give it 5 pigeons. We're going to want to keep talking about this movie, so you can find us on Twitter.
And we're talking about it with spoilers.
You can find me at pigeon_Sarah.
And me at pigeon_Theo.